Hello, my name is Melissa Velasquez, and today we will be going over Chapter 3, Composite Cells, with Professor Victor Garcia. Okay, what is a composite cell? It is not possible to describe a typical cell. This is because cells vary greatly in size, shape, contents, and function. We can, however, consider a hypothetical composite cell that includes many well-studied cell structures. So in this slide, you're going to see a couple of cell structures such as the nucleus, the membrane, cytosol, a smooth ER, rough ER, the Golgi apparatus, the mitochondria, just so you can go a little bit more into detail. Okay. Starting off with the nucleus, the three major parts of a cell include the nucleus, the cytoplasm, and the cell membrane. In many cell types, the nucleus is innermost and is enclosed by a thin membrane called the nuclear envelope. The nucleus contains the genetic material, DNA, which directs the cell's function. Moving on to cytoplasm, this includes specialized structures called cytoplasmic organelles that are suspended in liquid called cytosol. You can see right over here, you can see the image of a cytoplasm and kind of an idea of what it looks like. Organelles divide the labor in a cell by partitioning off certain areas or providing specific functions such as dismantling debris, extracting energy from nutrients, or packaging secretions. Organelles are not static and still. Some organelles move within the cell as part of their function, and even those that stay in one place are the sites of ongoing biochemical activity. Other cytoplasmic structures support cells in various ways, such as maintaining the shape of the cell or causing movement. Cell membrane, or also called plasma membrane, is the outermost limit of a cell that separates the two major fluid compartments, which is ICF, intracellular fluid, and ECF, extracellular fluid. It is very thin, flexible, and somewhat elastic. More than a simple boundary that holds in cellular context, the cell membrane is a conduit between these two fluid compartments, which basically is controlling the entrance and exit of substances, allowing some while excluding others. Moving on, we have the mitochondria. So also known as the powerhouse of the cell, it is responsible for creating ATP through a series of reactions. Mitochondria are surrounded by a double membrane system consisting of inner and outer mitochondrial membranes, separated by an inner membrane space. ATP provides energy through the cell. And right here you can see the DNA, the mitochondria itself, and kind of like all the little systems that work. Okay, in this slide we'll talk about both ribosomes and endoplasmic reticulum, or ER. Ribosomes is made from RNA and proteins, and each ribosome consists of two separate RNA protein complexes. It is the site of the protein synthesis in the cell. For the endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, there's two types, smooth and rough, but its general function is to produce proteins for the rest of the cell to function. Rough ER has ribosomes, which are small, round organelles whose function is to make those proteins, while smooth ER does not contain protein but contains lipid synthesis. Okay, the Golgi apparatus. If you can see this image here, you can see that it kind of looks like a stack of pancakes, but it is a stack of 5 to 8 flattened membranous sacs called cisternae that resembles a stack of pancakes, like I mentioned. In simple words, the Golgi apparatus is an organelle that acts as the packaging center of the cell. It takes in protein, modifies it, and then places it in shipping containers called vesicles. And then finally, but not least, this is my resources slide where I got everything that I needed.